Hi guys, I've teamed up with Kerrygold to bring you a brilliant back to basics series filled with what I consider to be those essential home cooking recipes. From some buttery sweet treats, to epic bakes, and some serious comfort food. I've got you covered. Let's get cooking. White sauce is one of those classic kitchen recipes you need to know how to make. It's perfect for lasagnas, you can do chicken pot pies, you can even make a mac and cheese, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It is ultimate satisfaction and it is seriously a guilty pleasure, but it's very easy to make. It starts off in a pan with some Kerrygold butter. Now this mac and cheese is going to be done three ways. I have a few flavor variations, but it all starts with this essential white sauce. My butter is now bubbling, so dump in some plain flour and just mix that through. We're gonna cook out that flour just until it starts smelling like cooked pastry. This smells just about right, and it's nicely mixed through, it's evenly combined, so now we're gonna stir in some milk and just give it all a good whisk through. I'm gonna simmer this away until it thickens up just to the consistency I'm after. This is simmering away nicely now, and just to ensure I have no lumps, get in there with a whisk and give it a last whisk just until it's nicely combined. It's a nice smooth sauce, and at this point it is time to go in there with a touch of flavor. So just grate in a little pinch of nutmeg. To bump up the flavor and that savory element, I'm going in there with some whole grain mustard and a good seasoning of salt and pepper. And now we have a white sauce to be proud of. Give it a last whisk through. So, we're good to go. I have some macaroni that has been cooked off. You do want to go in here with that classic macaroni shape, but if you can't get your hands on that, penne pasta will do. So tumble that all in there. Give the whole pot a good mix up. It's time for some cheese. I have a combination of cheddar cheese and I also have some Parmesan cheese. It's a nice kind of contrast of saltiness and rich tanginess. So give that a final mix through. Even if the cheese doesn't melt down completely, remember it's going into the oven, so it's gonna melt down, be stringy and gooey and cheesy and all the things you want it to be. So this is looking good. We're now gonna transfer this into some individual little pie dishes or whatever individual serving dishes you can get your hands on. You wanna take good, generous spoonfuls of this mixture and just pile it in here. Once you have it in here, it's time to talk flavors. I'm gonna do one classic, so this is the one that doesn't need any extra flavor bar that beautiful mac and cheese. These ones are gonna have a combination of chorizo and paprika, and the other one is gonna have basil and bacon. With these little individual serving dishes, or even if you're doing this in one giant serving dish, make sure that you butter the sides. It'll just allow you to get this out easily when it comes out of the oven, and it also makes your washing up a little bit easier. Tumble your bacon and basil on top of this one. The other one's gonna have some chorizo and some paprika, and then just fold it all through and it's oven bacon time. These beautiful little mac and cheese are now ready to go into the oven. They're going in at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 200 degrees Celsius, and they're gonna cook off for about 25 minutes until you have a nice bubbling golden crust on the top. This is what I'm talking about, sizzling, golden, creamy mac and cheese. I am going to have to dive in and try some. This looks so good. And you've got three different variations. It's creamy, it's delicious, and it's crisp. Ooh, it's hot. But it is all of those things. It's got that pepperiness of that mustard in the creamy white sauce. It's really buttery and rich. And it's got that crunchiness over the top. I can only imagine if that is the classic I've just tasted, what that chorizo and paprika is gonna taste like, and the bacon and basil. Let me know in the comments below which one you will be trying to make. And of course, subscribe to this channel for lots more delicious recipes. If you want this recipe, you can find it out in the box below over on my website. Make sure to check out lots more of our pasta recipes, and I'll see you soon.